Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. My name is Michelle Briggs. I'm with Strata, Texas, and you are joining us live on Facebook for the Briggs and Mortar Show. I call it my Facebook Live show. And we are with David Scarbrough. He is the owner of Experimax West Houston. And I'm excited about him being with us because, as you know, if you've watched these Facebook Lives, you'll see that it's just not all about real estate. It's really important to me to be a resource for my clients. And David is a huge resource for us Apple people. So David, introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you.
Hi, everybody. David Scarbrough with Experimax West Houston. I've just posted my contact information in the chat area. We buy, sell, trade, repair, and upgrade all things Apple. So Experimax is the #1 retailer in the country of certified pre-owned Apple products, and we're the #1 store in the Experimax franchise system. So we're very proud of that. We've been around for 4 years. We have a great following. We've got a lot of great reviews, and basically our business is selling pre-owned Apple products and repairing pre-owned Apple products. We also take them in on trade. We'll also buy them directly. So we're one of the few businesses that you can walk into and actually walk out with a check. So we do that, and we like to keep there's a lot of advantages to buying pre-owned. We have a warranty that's exactly like a new one, so you're protected in that regard. It saves people a lot of money. Everybody needs to save money these days. Plus, it keeps computers out of the landfills and things like that. And so when somebody comes in and sells us a computer or trades it, we get to then offer that one at a more reasonable price to people that maybe couldn't afford to buy new Apple. Apple new is very expensive, and so it keeps people in the Apple ecosystem. So we think we're an important cog in the Apple ecosystem, and so we try to act that way. So,
well, especially right now, I mean, Apple stores are still not open, correct?
That's at least in the Houston area. I think somewhere in the country, the Apple stores are opening. The Houston Apple stores have not opened. I think they're open for pickups and things like that. If you go in the windows in the malls, you'll see product in there, but they're not taking customers in. And so that has actually kind of forced people out of their comfort area a little bit to find us, and they're all very pleased that they found us. We were able to stay open during the lockdown as an essential business. We didn't have the crowd control problems that Apple has, so we were able to keep the number of people in the stores to a manageable level. We sanitize the store several times a day. Still to this day, we all wear masks in the store. We ask our customers to do the same. And so we were able to stay open and actually thrive during this. And so people found us out about us. We've been doing a lot of repairs. People are breaking things more often now because they're working from home, and kids and pets and glasses of milk being spilled on computers and everything. And we can deal with all that. And so we hope to be a resource. We're glad that we're able to be a resource for the community during this time. So right now, if you have to, you go through Apple, if you say you break your screen on your phone, you're a week without your phone. I don't know too many people who could live a week without their phone. So from a business standpoint or a personal, it's just too much to ask. So we get repairs done on phone repairs in an hour.
Nice.
And we have lifetime warranties on our screens. So
we're going to talk about that because with the Tips Tuesdays, we're always providing tips. And part of that, the three items that we're going to talk about today is your certified products. And you touched on the sell or trade and also the repairs. So I've personally been to your store. It is immaculate. It is clean. I didn't see a particle of dust on a shelf. And I fell in love, and we may have to throw this in. We didn't talk about this before, but we may have to throw in a little bit about the video game in the back that I fell in love with. So I just fell in love with that whole thing. So tell us a little bit, David, about the certified products. And you've mentioned to me about having that value proposition. You have laptops, desktops, mobile phones, wearables, your watches. Tell us about your certified products.
Okay, that's a good question. So we sell high grade pre-owned products, and so in the pre-owned market they usually grade them A through D. A is like new, B is you can tell it's used but it's still very functional. C has some noticeable damage, and D is generally a non-working computer. We generally only sell A and B level pre-owned products, and so they're good. We have a 25-point, pretty rigorous inspection process to go through the certification, and we give a 1-year warranty on anything. It's just like a warranty on a new computer. So there's the risk of buying a pre-owned computer particularly like if you're buying it from like eBay or Craigslist, is we're here and we give you a warranty on it. So, we like to fill that. There was a niche that was apparent in this marketplace between the Apple Store and the online marketplaces. And we're trying to fill that niche. You're going to save a lot of money over buying new. You'll probably pay more. You probably find it cheaper on eBay or Craigslist, but you're not going to get the warranty. You're not going to get the expertise. Our technicians they're both Apple certified. They do great work, and they're the ones checking out the computers and getting them ready for the floor. And we also sell tablets and watches and iMacs, MacBooks, MacBook Pros. In the gaming systems, we just got into this market of the gaming systems. They're not run on Apple. They're actually run on a little bitty computer called a Raspberry Pi. But these console gaming systems have all of the games we all knew when we used to go to the arcades in the mall, the Donkey Kongs, the Dig Dugs, Pac-Man,
Miss Pac-Man,
Street Fighter games. Yeah, Miss Pac-Man, Frogger. All the way back. It's got every single game you can imagine. At the same software that was running in those big machines is running on this. So the gameplay is identical to what we experienced as kids. But it's also got the early Atari consoles. So like the really primitive Space Invaders that we all did on the Atari 2600. It's got that. It probably has 30 versions of Donkey Kong. All the way from the handhelds to the arcade things. It's just really cool. And so we're having a lot of fun with those. And they're good conversation pieces. We haven't sold a ton of them. We've sold a few. Hopefully by Christmas time, people will come around and start buying these up from us. But they're really good. We put them together in the store. We actually build them in the store.
I love it. I fell in love with it when you were showing me everything. Definitely talk about flashbacks. Flashbacks. All the video games I played at the bowling alley when my dad was bowling. My father almost went pro bowling, so we were at the bowling alley a lot.
Yeah. So it's those exact same games. Yeah.
It's amazing.
So two-player, it's got all the buttons and everything.
Yeah, no, I saw it. We're gonna have to post that picture. I'm gonna have to post that picture.
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
So when I walked into your store, you have product again laying out on the shelves. Are those just display, or are those actual product that they go in, play with, and pick it up and take it home?
Most of the time they buy the product they're looking at. That's the beauty of buying pre-owned or a challenge. And it's not that like we show you this one and then going back and get you one that has the same specs. Yeah. You actually try out the one you're going to buy. Most of the time people will buy the one that they see on the floor. And the other thing we actually have more of a choice in the computers than even the Apple Store, because the Apple Store only sells the very latest models. Mm-hmm. We not only have the latest models, but we have the previous generation, the generation before that, all running the latest software and all come with that same 1-year warranty. So, right now there's only really one consumer laptop by Apple right now. It's the MacBook Air. Then your laptops run into the MacBook Pros, but a lot of consumers buy MacBook Pros, but one specifically aimed for consumers is one size of the MacBook Air. Well, we have MacBook Air 13-inch, 11-inch, back to 2013, 15, 17. We've got MacBook Pros. We have MacBooks, those thin ones that came out that were made through 2017. So we actually have a wider selection than you will find actually in the Apple Store on all our computers. It's really cool.
I love that, because that really takes us to the next point. When you go to your website, you have the drop down menus, and it talks about the seller trade, and going in and you can sell your laptop as easy as 1, 2, 3, bring it in. Right, I think it was bring it in, get an offer, walk out with a check. So tell us a little bit about the sell it or trade.
So it's actually the process in reverse. So if you have some Apple tech that you are interested in selling, or our favorite transaction is a trade-in. So somebody comes in, we get a new piece of inventory and we sell a piece of inventory. So everybody's happy. We get to replenish the inventory. But we also understand some people just buy new. And I get it. So we don't begrudge anybody wanting to go buy a brand new latest model computer if that's what they want. But we'll give them straight up, not cash, but a check on the spot for their Apple tech. If it's in good working order, if 2013 or newer, we encourage people to come in with that, even if they have no intention of buying anything from us. The hardest thing to do in our business is source our inventory. So the more we can source it from our direct community, the better. Otherwise, we have to go out to the other third-party people to buy things. And the more I can buy locally, I like it better. It keeps the money in the community. It gives people a revenue option that they didn't know they had. And also we will beat the trade-in offers from Apple or Amazon or any of the online marketplaces. So we pride ourselves in doing that. And you get paid on the spot. You don't have to box it up. You don't have to wait for a check. You don't have to. It's none of that. You bring it in. If we want to buy it, we'll buy it, and we write a check on the spot.
I love that because it does give back to the community and keeping sourcing it local. I think you had shared with us at one time in our BNI meeting that there was an Experimax that unfortunately wasn't making it. That was in the San Antonio market, some market outside of Houston. And you were able to go up there, drive up there and take a look at what they had and bring that back to our community. Mm-hmm. So I thought
buying local is hugely important these day and age because it's so easy to buy online. And I'm not an anti-Amazon. We order stuff from Amazon a lot. But if you can buy something local, it's always better to do that because it's the local businesses, particularly the small businesses, that keep the things going. If you want to have shops to go into and try things out, try to buy it local if you can. And then you can sell it local. The more the money stays in the community, the better it is. If you buy something from a small business, like 80-90% of that money stays in the community. If you buy it from online marketplace, none of it stays in the community. And when that happens, it creates jobs, it creates revenue streams. We can donate to little leagues, and all those things come in from buying local, right? Right. And this, particularly, with the pandemic going on, a lot of stuff is going online, right? And I get it. We do it too. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying it's just keep in mind local options that might benefit you more than buying it online,
right?
And selling it too.
Right. And you, in your store, I mean, you as the owner, you're managing and maintaining the COVID-19 requirements and keeping it clean. I felt very comfortable. I felt very safe in your store. So most of our customers have no problem with it. We get the occasional customer that's big anti-mask people, but they generally come around, and we're doing it for them. We're doing it for my employees, right? And we're doing it for our customers. I mean, the mask is we do all these things so people have a good comfort level with coming in, because we don't want to close down, and we don't want to ever be said that we were lax in our responsibilities to keep my employees safe and our customers safe. Right. And you're doing a great job of it. I definitely give you kudos on that, David. So this conversation is going really great. If you're just joining us, my name is Michelle Briggs. I'm with Strata, Texas. This is David Scarbrough. He is the owner of Experimax West Houston. And we're talking about a few things today. We've already shared about the certified products, and you guys sell the A, B products. And when I repeat this, please correct me if I'm wrong, but you said there's 4 different grades, A through D, and the certified product that you sell is A and B, which is wonderful. And we talked about the seller trade, and I mean, we didn't touch on the no credit check financing. So, seller trade coming in.
We have some financing options. Our most popular one, and I'm going to post a link to it here, is with a company called Acima. Here's a link to our financing page. You can go there and click on the apply. They don't do a credit pool. They have a very high approval rate. So even if some people don't have a lot of established credits, this is a great option. We do have a couple other ones. If you do have good established credit, we do have some better interest rate type financing. All of them come with a 90-day payoff to where you don't pay any financing, don't pay any interest. So we always recommend doing that. So it helps people get into maybe they were a couple $100 short on something. They can finance it and pay the balance in 90 days, and they get them into the computer they want. We do a huge amount of business with this particular financing company. We're one of the top. In fact, I think we are the top dealer in the Experimax system for Acima. So it's been good for us. Their customer service is very good, but like we always advise people, if you go full term on it, you're going to pay a ton in finance charges. So use the 90 days, get it paid off. I think there's a $75 payoff fee or something like that. That's all your out-of-pocket expenses.
Well, that's okay.
It's a good program. It's a good program.
So if you break your cell phone, you break the screen, crack the screen. So talk about the repairs. So I said within the post of this video, we were doing the Facebook post on Facebook, my business page. We talked about a little special something. If you watch till the end, you get a little special something. So this is kind of leads into that special something for everyone that's watching today, and also on the replay. And with that, hashtag Apple below and David will reach out to you and talk to you about the certified products, talk to you about, seller trade, and now about repairs. Tell us a little bit about the repairs.
So our repair business is mostly going to be phones. I mean, most people have one of the common denominators in our business model is that people break their phones. And so usually it's a screen repair, and we can repair any iPhone. We keep inventory on screens from iPhone 5 up through the current iPhones. The current iPhones are very, very expensive to repair. But like an iPhone 8, say, it's a popular phone, it's a current phone, it's $95, I believe, to replace the screen, $94.99. That comes with a lifetime warranty against defects, and we get it in and out in an hour. So we can have you up and running on your phone in an hour. The screen, when I say lifetime warranty, if anything goes wrong with that screen, it's not against breakage, but like the touch malfunctions or the screen goes black, you start to get lines in it for any reason whatsoever, bring it back. And if it's a manufacturer defect, we will replace it, no charge, and get it back to you in an hour. That's actually a better warranty than Apple puts on their screens. So we stand behind our repairs. We've done thousands and thousands of phone repairs, computer repairs. Same thing. We don't give a lifetime warranty on them, but we replace screens. We do a lot of keyboard repair. We do upgrades. If you have an older Mac that's upgradable, like 2015 and older, we can upgrade the storage. On some of them, we can upgrade the RAM, and that gives added life to computers. So like if you have like a 2012 MacBook Pro, which is a great computer. I mean, it's a little bit old, but it's a great computer. You take out the original hard drive, put in a solid state drive, up the RAM, and you'll swear you have a new computer, all for about $400. And I mean, it's fast. And so we do that. We do that a lot. We can upgrade the drives in iMacs. But I think what you're referring to is if you mention this and come in, we'll give a 10% discount off any phone repair or tablet repair to anybody that mentions this on here. So that knocks another $8-9 off of a typical phone repair. The iPhone 10s, the iPhone 10Rs, the iPhone 11s, those are going to be much more expensive. iPhone 10R, I believe, is $149. A 10 is $249. You don't even want to know the price of repairing an iPhone 11. It's ridiculous.
Right Look, every little bit counts. So I appreciate the opportunity, giving everyone that's watching right now and everyone that's watching the replay that 10% off. So when you go into David's store of Experimax, it's 9930 Katy Freeway.
Correct. Suite 150A. We're between Bunker Hill and Gessner on I-10 on the north side. So we're in the same shopping center with Sports Clips, with Sleep Number Bed, with Cafe Chopsticks, my favorite Chinese food restaurant. And it's near that whole H-E-B shopping center, but a little bit further west than that. Right.
So again, mention Briggs and Mortar, mention Michelle Briggs. You'll get 10% off when you go in for your repairs. So David, what would you like to say to close us out?
Oh, just, come in, even if you're not in the market, but you think you might be, or whenever you are in the market for buying a new a newer Apple product, come give us a shot. If you don't buy from us, that's great. But I think you owe it to yourself to see what we have to offer, because we can save you a lot of money. We have great service. And if you don't buy from us, great. Sell it when you get your new computer, sell us your old one. We love those customers too. So at any level, just come and see us. And I think you'll be pleased with the store.
I agree. I was very much so. Well, again, everyone, thank you so much for watching us today. My name is Michelle Briggs. I always ask, follow me on Instagram, like my Facebook page, basically all social media. All you have to do is search RELTR, the number 4 and the letter U, because I always say I am the realtor for you. And you can follow David as well on Instagram. What's your Insta handle?
Oh, you'd have to go to our Experimax page to find that. Okay, we have an Instagram account. I forget the name of it. I'm sorry. We have Instagram, Facebook. Just search for Experimax West Houston on any of those, and you'll find it. The Facebook is where we do most of the engagement. Okay. And so we do 4 or 5 posts a week. We do a video every week on tips and tricks. I'm sorry I didn't have that off the top of my head exactly where it is. Yeah, but Experimax West Houston, and you will find us.
Excellent. Well, you guys have a great Tuesday. Thursday night is Trick or Treat Thursday, 6:30. Where myself, I'm going to be doing glow in the dark pumpkins, and depending on how it goes, I may just go right back to my wine tastings at 6:30 on Thursdays, because we do Tasty Thursdays. So thank you again for watching Tips Tuesday, Bricks and Mortar Heights. You guys have a great day. #Apple. If you have any questions for